guys are going to have to face in your lifetime. It's not a mess you made. We made it. But you will have to clean it up. Okay? Your generation is really going to be responsible for paying the bill in order for this world to survive and for you and for your children and grandchildren to survive.
Makes you see the school, the system as a community, and as a community being self-sustaining with starting to grow some of our own food. We have this great classroom, which is our garden now.
Our garden helps us. It's in our kitchen, and David or Doug explain where. Well, we grow this stuff for our kitchen so they can cook it and we can eat it.
They could see, kind of the miracle of the plants where food comes from.
You guys want to try some kale? Yeah.
Having kids take a deep appreciation for the earth and the place that you live on.
That makes gardens in schools even more important and essential.
And as a community being self-sustaining with starting to grow some of our own food.
And then they could pick the food and prepare it and eat it.
This idea of wellness and health has really been overlooked in schools.
What could be more essential than food?
These little things kind of artificial flavoring stuff. My alarm didn't go off until 7:45, and I was supposed to wake up at 7. So I made a Hot Pocket really quick and grabbed a popsicle and ran out the door. And I ran. I got up way earlier than I needed to and ate breakfast and did yoga. I had, what do you call it? Raisin Bran and an apple. I got the sprout and the bean.
This is really like good food because I moved here this year, and so we got all the like government bought food, which was not very good. Like the hamburgers or like the chicken nuggets, they like blended up and fried and stuff.
It is a golden ring.
In our lunchroom, I see different kinds of behavior because we're putting out raw, fresh vegetables while they're waiting to get their lunch, and there's a change in behavior there.
I really like school lunch. I think it's gotten a lot better because they've had a few meetings.
I think I see kids really proud and excited of the food that's served there when they've picked it and been part of it, and I think that's going to only expand and grow.
I want to try it and eat it. The cooking is like, and working with food, and they'll get really excited about it, you know?
It looks all yummy and gushy and but looking pretty good, but still looks regular, like food rainbow. All kids should learn how to use chopsticks and cook like this.
Kale and kohlrabi tops are local.
Or they make a lot of homemade stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
they put a lot more flavor in it now because we like have a little test, taste some of it, and if it's not good, we need more of this. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it's more home style, not just straight out of the box and being warmed up.
Yeah,
We'll
make it
add
from
stuff
scratch.
to it or make it from
We have to
scratch.
cut the carrots and lettuce and stuff if we make soup.
I love the culinary classes. They're helping us bake certain, things that we need that we didn't have time to make.
So be quick about it, okay? Because we got a lot to do.
Compared to what most teenagers eat and then eating raw organic food, it gives you so much more energy and you think so much clearer and you can do so many more things with your life when you eat like that, and you can just You have so much more potential when you eat like that.
Sweet food isn't very good for me, but
You might not believe this, but I got severe decay from poor hygiene. And when I went to the dentist, it actually hurt, so that's how I learned that sugar is actually pretty bad for you. And then I was obsessed with candy, so... Cake tastes really good, though, with all the frosting and stuff. I want ice cream. I like strawberry donuts. But they're still very bad. I don't go there anymore. Maybe if it's a spinach, though. If you're eating something that's unhealthy, you probably will either go wider in the waist area.
Just pizza straight out of the box or something, I won't feel as refreshed as if we have homemade stuff.
And if you're eating something healthy, you'll either go skinny or just sort of stay the same. But sometimes it's so hard to let go of sugar.
It really is a great way for kids to learn. It's experiential and they're hands-on. They can learn a lot about science, about ecology, and about math and literacy and reading, and it can all be integrated.
Science is all around you. I think it's really important for education now as we come into global issues that young people today are going to need to understand the connection between the natural world and themselves.
So we can do an experiment to see the different settlements it has.
One thing about taking as much of the straw as you can is this is material made of carbon, and if you have too much carbon in your soil, it's going to compete, it's going to try to break down because of the microorganisms in the soil, but it's also going to compete with your new baby plants for nutrients. So
it's good to know where your food comes from, really, how people might raise it. Like, this is an organic farm, so this is how the organic food I get is usually raised.
I feel that I'm combating corporate monopolies by eating organically.
awesome. Whatever you want to carry. Right.
We see it as the right thing to do, and it is the right thing to do to increase the wellness of our population and increase the wellness of our kids.
Growing children quite literally are what they eat. When you think about this, you begin to feel differently about cheap food.
We've got to break the cycle or start a cycle of good eating.
This idea of wellness and health has really been overlooked in schools. We've been so focused on reading, writing, and arithmetic that sometimes we forget about the well-being of people.
By taking children outside the classroom, by focusing on actively doing rather than reading or being lectured to, children's academic performance goes up in every discipline.
There's already people who have a yearning for more of a connection to what provides their sustenance in the world.
Every single thing about what we've lost, I think we can really regain it. Something as small as starting a school garden can help reverse that process.
I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself,